See, ducks were actually responsible for the outbreak of the Spanish flu that killed 25 million people in 1918 and 1919. More than died from military causes in World War I, and 100 times more than those were killed in
How exactly were they responsible?
Well, they passed the disease on to man. They were the typhoid Mary, if you like, of Spanish influenza.
Do ducks sneeze?
Yes, probably. Something like that it would be. No, I think they... I did my best, Alan. Come on.
It was brilliant because it was unexpected.
Yes, right. Franklin was an extraordinary man, scientist, philosopher, inventor of bifocals and of the fire brigade. He also helped Washington and Jefferson prepare the American Constitution, although they refused to let him draft it because they worried that he would put jokes in. Anyway, yes, fart jokes. Perfumed fart jokes, I suppose. Exactly. Arthropod.
Did you know that the latest edition of the Oxford English Dictionary does not contain the word gullible?
Is that really true? Really fell for that. That is brilliant.
Such an enormous brain, but it's a bit like when you're reversing a car. There's a blind spot.
There is. We sort of know
I don't really
how
like
he feels.
James Bond.
No, he's cruel. He's a cruel man.
No, I don't think I'd like him. If I met him, I'd think he's a bit of a prat.
Yes.
Undoing your zip with my magnet.
Yes. No, Alan, you should read the books.
I don't have time to read the books. I haven't read all yours yet.
Well, no, that's...
nobody's done
read
that.
Fleming first. read Fleming first. Yeah, they're awfully good. They really are. Now, this chapter Casino Royale begins. Bond lit his 80th cigarette of the day. Now, how can you dislike a man? I mean, that's... It's full of interesting stuff. For instance, Bond has these strange ideas. He has this idea that homosexuals can't whistle, for example. Because I think in Russia with Love.
Mouth.
Yeah. I want you to go and stand in the corner.
You just put your lips together and blow.
I've had a blowjob.
You can easily say the word Wimbledon. Yeah.
Which is a cocktail. And you get it in a shooter glass, and it's got something like Drambuie or Baileys or something in it.
Oh, how sophisticated.
And then it's got...
Just a hint
and then it's got whipped cream out of a can on the top of it.
Oh, that
and
sounds a lovely drink, Alan.
And you get it put on the counter like that, and you're not allowed to use your hands to drink it. Hence, it's because someone grown it up. So you have to put your hands behind your back and go...
I've never been to Essex. Anyway...
Do you know why there aren't any aspirins in the jungle? The parrots ate them all.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go.
Are we telling bad jungle-related jokes?
Yes.
No, you're not.
Why did the lion get lost?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Because jungle is massive.
How do monkeys make toast? They put it under a gorilla. I'm sorry. How did the Hee tribe of Tanzania get their name? Yes.
Sent off a little coupon in the paper.
I think that you pronounced that wrong. I think it's a hey.
Hey.
And they were an early boy band, and they used to sing hey with the monkey. Could I just pop in a quite interesting thing here? A friend of mine was playing Trivial Pursuits once, and the question she got was, which two countries can you see from the top of Mount Kilimanjaro? And she said, India and Spain.
Can we have her on next week?
Yes, you can.
Fantastic.
Well, just let me do one more of hers, because it was fantastic. She got a question, what's the other name for the Northern Lights? And she said Blackpool.
There's a really good website you can go on, which is True Answers from Family Fortunes.
Oh, brilliant.
Fantastic. And there was one, the person was asked, name a bird with a long neck. And they said, Naomi Campbell.
I was very keen on the name a dangerous race.
Oh, the Arabs?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I watched that Anne Robinson one once.
Weakest Link?
Weakest Link, and she said which member of the royal family appeared on A Question of Sport in 1979.
Princess Anne.
Yes. The answer that the person gave was Ricky Tomlinson. There you are. I like that. Good old Britain. Here we are. Anyway, what do bananas grow on? Yes.
Well, they're monocotyledons, and they grow up like that, and they grow on banana trees, they call, but they're not really trees.
They're not No, take it back, Studio 15 for that.
Oh,
they are a herb, distinguished by not having a woody stem, essentially, and by dying back after seeding.
They walk.
I'm sorry?
Banana plants, whatever you want to call them, walk.
Nurse, he's out of bed again.
They walk, they move. I've been to Colombia, I travelled to Colombia, and I went to a banana plantation.
If you go to Colombia, you see, these things will happen.
I went to a banana plantation, and I was admiring this banana.
Sniff my bananas.
And I said, hold on a minute. To the guy. Why? He said, that big patch to the left of the field. He said, because the plants, they walk, and they need a lot of room. So you need lots of room, because plants, they move, they walk. So they have to make the field slightly larger than you plant a strip, and then you leave a strip, because they just move across, like that.
I shall have...
You know, like Betty and Keppel in the water?
Sean... as Clive said, the banana plant is actually a herb because the stem does not contain woody tissue. And the banana fruit is technically a berry, in fact, or a juicy ovary containing seeds to you. Now, what sort... Yes. Stop it. Oh, he's giggling in the back row, miss. The intelligent voice in my ear tells me you're absolutely right, Sean. They do walk. They walk up to 40 centimetres in a lifetime.
Yes!
I've seen one of those on the interweb.
Have you?
A man with two knobs.
Really?
Yeah. And the girl had one in each hand like that.
Well...
You sure she wasn't sitting on a space hopper?
Very good. Very good.
If you search space hopper on Google, you never know what might come up.
Heavens above. Now...
I have an Australian girlfriend who has two vaginas. She went to have a smear test, and the doctor said, well, you've got some good news and some bad news. You've got some precancerous cells, but they're only in one of your vaginas. And she said, I was saving the other one for that special man.
Is it fully equipped inside? Do you have two clitorises?
Fully equipped.
I don't think she's got a photo.
No, clitoris is on the outside, Stephen.
Oh, is it? I see.
Yeah.
This is where this is where I really do plead ignorance.
There's that blind spot.
You're not really in the vagina business.
That's,
No.
I'm not going to take your
And I do feel you're expressing rather an unnatural interest. It's not like you,
No,
really.
I'm curious. I'll press my nose into anything. So...
Incidentally, while we're on the subject of Americans, if any of you do find any weapons of mass destruction under your seats, if you could forward them to the government, because they've looked everywhere. Oh, they'll be the last place they look.
That's right.
Well, we have sent a probe to Bath, haven't we? So there's...
I'm like that with scissors. Turn the house up. Mind you, the difference is I have been stockpiling scissors for the last 20 years.
That's worrying. Now,
Paris, in the Père Lachaise cemetery, the Jim Morrison's grave is far and away the most visited, much more than Victor Hugo or Oscar Wilde or various others. It's huge.
Thatcher's grave is going to be a permanent urinal to all decent people, isn't it? There will be...
In fact, I actually talked about that chewing gum on Clive James's show with you and Princess Diana. Do you remember? Seriously.
That was a dream.
It wasn't.
You've got to sort these out.
No, I remember.
I knew someone who worked somewhere. I didn't know someone, it's a lie. I knew someone who claimed to know someone who worked somewhere where the Queen visited, and you have to provide a lavatory only for the Queen. And it went in afterwards, and there was a pube on the seat, and he kept it in a matchbox.
Everybody's really made a thing about Kylie Minogue's bottom, and it's just the fact that she has one that seems to be makes her somehow more sexy. Because I think it's just a bottom. I mean, if she didn't have one, she'd fall down the toilet. And her teeth are too big. If you look at Kylie's head, look at those teeth are proportionate to the teeth of a camel in the mouth of a toddler. Her head must be really, really tiny because otherwise, if her head's a normal size, those teeth must be 8 or 9 inches long.
Well, despite having such an ordinary bottom and such ugly teeth, she's not done badly for herself. Who are the Lords of Shouting?
Yes.
We are!
Very good. Very good. I like that.